Okay. I just want some people to come in first. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I'm out here looking crazy, but I just wanted to run something by y'all real quick. Y'all who don't know me, I'm a YouTuber. I got an influence. I've been doing a lot of things from acting, singing, everything, but I ended up starting a business. I liked investing more. I liked actually making money instead of always, you know, the entertainment. The entertainment industry, you basically like do the work before you get paid. I mean, you do that in everything, but music costs, entertainment industry costs a lot more money than starting an essential business that people need, and then you run your bag up, then you can go back and do music at any time. But, so I'm saying all this to say, I'm Donnathebillionaire, y'all. I'm a business consultant. I help people start businesses, and I also have had a tax company for 8 years, right? But that's not all I do. If you look me up, you'll see some of the different things that I do. But what I'm doing today is extending the opportunity to get money with some of y'all. Simply by partnership, because today only I'm speaking about partnerships. And it's because what I've been coming into in the networking industry and in the business market, some people who are new to business, they think, oh, because somebody doing something that they not interested in, that couldn't be a valuable contact. I wouldn't care what you're doing. I wouldn't care what you're doing. If we can partner to where we create a community where my customers that need what you have, I'll refer them to you. And your customers, your loyal customers that trust you, that need what I have, you refer them to me. That right there could be life-changing alone. Relationships are so valuable. So valuable. And I feel like new entrepreneurs, they don't really know how to network yet. They don't know how to find the people that they really need to be talking to. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're having such a hard time getting customers. Marketing is all about systems and strategy. Good morning, y'all. I'm looking two ways because I got tagged on this side and I got YouTube on this side. So bear with me, y'all. But I'm trying to put y'all on something real quick. So like my credit partners, if we come up with an agreement, that means the people who they repair credit for, if they don't already have a tax company that they're working with, I'm gonna say, hey, all my tax clients that need credit repair, I send them to you if you send all your credit clients to get their taxes done by me. That's straight gangster. You know what I'm saying? We ain't jeopardizing our freedom, but that's straight gangster, because now you got somebody working for you that you didn't have to pay. All you got to do is return the favor, which is bartering, and send people to them who need what they have. I can tell you, the biggest cost you're gonna have in your business is gonna be marketing. I'm gonna tell you because I've been in business for a really long time. And if you can get customers without having to pay for them, that's ever more the better, you know? Who is this? Big Dog? Hey, twin. I really think you need to be a mod, because you see how people talking crazy right now? Let me see. Let me make you a moderator. Add as moderator. Can manage block words and change chat mods in live, and also has capability of standard moderators. All right, so we're gonna go with standard. Big dog, I just made you a moderator for me real quick. So make sure you get these clowns up out of here. Anybody who thinking about lust and not getting no money, you a clown. You a big old clown. Your red nose is so big, it's big as a house. That's how slow you is. There's too much money in these streets. You came on here making a little sense when you said that about Trump. I ain't saying he the greatest, but I understand him because I'm a businesswoman. You was kind of on point when you came in the room talking like that, but then you start talking about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with money. I'm just at a point in my life where if it ain't about generational wealth, if it ain't about laying that foundation so I can put my feet up in a minute, it don't move me. You don't see nothing crazy? He talking about, talking about doing stuff on the food and stuff like that. You definitely see something crazy. If you don't, do I need to take my moderation back or just read through the message? Maybe you ain't seeing, but this person that's on here commenting with you, talking about nonsense. That Caprello, go ahead and get them out of there for me if you can. But anyways, good morning everybody. Like I was saying, it's not a cliche that your network is your net worth. Yes, it is true that it's not what you know, it's who you know. But even on top of it being who you know, because even if a person is not a person of status, what if it's a person of influence? Say, for instance, I'm going to just say a crazy scenario. Say if it's like an old head, right? I don't know what he did in his past life. You know, a lot of people got a lot of respect for him. He got a real influence in like a 5 to 10 block radius, right? I don't see him on my end. Oh, okay. You don't see him? All right, well, I'm just going to get him up out of here on my own. That's crazy. I know my moderators can't see people. Well, anyways, hopefully you'll eventually be able to see, because we can't be having that. We can't be having that. But anyway, say if it's an old head, right? And he got mad influence for like a 5 to 10 block radius, right? And he the type of person that when he tell people something, it's law. He probably ain't got a lot of money because he older now. He probably ain't doing none of this stuff. Now, I ain't saying back in the day he ain't have whatever. But honestly, I feel like somebody who really, really, really had that should know how to move it around to where it'll last them, you know, until they older. But neither here nor there. I digress. Anyways, so say he older. You know, he still live in the same hood. He still got the same respect and influence, but he's not, you know, he probably stable, nice house, whatever, but he don't got a whole lot of money to where, you know, he just, you know, can have people like, oh my God, like, how do I do what you do? Like, no, it's just that they respect him so much that if he say, hey, I trust this person, make sure you go to them and you take all your people over there, and they're going to listen because they got that much respect for him. You're going to want something like that. So don't never look at people like, oh, they ain't driving this, they ain't got this, you don't know who is who. Some people are so humble out here that they don't even care about the materialist. And what I've come to find out, I think it was Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook guy. I think he said he wear the same suit to work every single day, so he never has to worry about what he's gonna wear. Literally, billionaires could care less about all this other stuff, but it's the people who barely got anything that want to look like they got everything. It's pure insanity. But anyways, I would just say, have a passion for people and just keep an open heart and an open mind, because you never know who you could partner with that could literally be the key to unlock every customer you ever needed. You know what I'm saying? So be open-minded, be approachable. Of course, put yourself in environments where you ain't devaluing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't going to just be approachable and accessible in every environment. We got that. But put yourself in environments where you feel safe and that you're not valuing yourself, and make sure that you know how to work the room. You gotta be able to read the room. Not just work the room, but read the room. Who's in here? Am I in a room full of party animals? Am I in a room full of business people? And am I in a room full of single moms? Like, you got to be able to read the room and know how to approach what you're looking at. You feel me? But anyway, I hope I didn't get off topic. But all in all, what I'm talking about is just knowing how to collaborate and have partnerships with all different type of people of all different type of walks of life. It don't have to be people that's only doing what you interested in doing one day, or somebody who you feel like you know your whole life. Or because sometimes what I've been noticing, the reason why I'm saying this is because people will be like, oh well, say if it's a girl and she mad bougie, because I got friends who get money. Say if they say, I don't need to know him, he work at a car wash. Girl, do you know how many people come to through a car wash? Do you know how many hands he touched today? No, he might not be your Mr. GQ that you want to marry and have your white picket fence with, but you still have to know how to be social. You still have to know how to approach what you're looking at, because you don't approach every business opportunity as a friendship, as as something personal. Everybody you do business with do not enter your personal life, which means they can't call you at any time. That means they can't see you at any time. That means y'all don't go out and hang out outside of business. You know what I'm saying? It might be some business partners that you meet and y'all come to be like family. Y'all might have made so much money together and been so many places together, they might feel like family to you. So those are people who eventually might make it in some area of your personal life, but everybody who you do business with don't have to know you on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you just got to know how to read the room and how to approach what you're looking at, because it's strength in numbers. And as I've always said, numbers make numbers, hundreds make thousands, and thousands make hundreds of thousands. And you only get there by knowing how to strategically place the numbers. And if one person, I don't care what they do in their life, I want to know how many people that they can refer to me. Because it's people out here who look like they got it all, but don't nobody mess with them because their spirit ain't no good. And they can't refer nobody because don't nobody trust them. But then it'd be somebody who you look like, oh, they dusty, they this and that, but they have done so much good throughout their life that they word means something. You know what I'm saying? So, again, be open-minded, keep an open heart, always be, show compassion to people. When you show compassion to people and you learn how to service other people, that's when you're making money. That's when you're making money. You've been dealing with the same thing? You mean like in a business market or what? Explain. Talk to me. I talk back, y'all. Hey, everybody. Y'all hit the likes over here on tag for me so it can be more people coming to the live, because this is a financial conversation that I really want to have. But anyways, let's see. But yeah, I think we got to a point. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. My 11-year-old is afraid of the toilet, so that is insane. That is insane. We gonna hide you too, because y'all are tripping today. OMG, what time of day it is? It's some creeps out this morning. All my minds is probably asleep. All right, so y'all, in order to create wealth, you have to do the numbers, right? And what I can say about Black culture, I won't say it about every culture, and I won't even say it about no certain generation, because when you look outside of Black culture, you see families stick together. You see people help each other. Hispanic culture is like, they probably got their skeletons too, but the way how they stick together and they help one another, is how you really win, for real. It's a lot of in Black culture, it's a lot of pride, it's a lot of independence, it's a lot of trauma, because when you go through so much trauma, you don't want to trust people, and you don't even want to expose yourself to being hurt or being misused, so you keep up a wall and you figure, I can do this all by myself. I get that. I get that. Yeah, I get that. We're talking about collaboration and partnerships, but you have to break barriers in order to collaborate with people. So we're talking about real things. That's what the topic is. All right. So anyways, when you go through so much stuff, it makes you not really want to trust people, and it makes you feel like, I got this. I can do it by myself. I don't need to interact with people. It's okay. I'm an introvert. I don't have to talk to people. I got all this life stuff by myself. I can tell you that is not, it's impossible. Even if, when they say it's lonely at the top, even if it happens to be a very few people you have around, it's going to be somebody. I don't care if it's one. Because I can literally count on one hand who's going to be around me if, God do his big one in my life. So I completely get that. But when it comes to networking, we separating the personal from the business. Now, when it comes to business, I want to know as many people as I can know. The isolation is only for your personal life, your consecration, your boundaries. But when you out in them streets and you got that armor on, you supposed to be trying to make sure that first of all, you got to have discernment. Don't just go out and just be in everybody's face. Like, it got to be some street smarts that go into this. But we talking about boots on the ground marketing right now. Like, if you outside, you got a product, you probably, they'll put you up a tent somewhere. I'm just talking about boots on the ground. I feel like every business has boots on the ground marketing. No matter how much digital marketing we do, no matter how much referrals or word of mouth we do, a lot of us still have boots on the ground marketing. So that's why I'm talking about this, because you could be at the gas station pumping gas, and you see some people and you want to offer your business to them, and you just walk up to them and start talking to them. That's what I'm talking about. All I'm saying is have discernment. Partnership is very important. Your network is very important. But just have discernment, okay? We ain't going to leave without saying that part. Because we ain't saying just go outside and act crazy. Get yourself in no danger. When I do my marketing stuff, I map out areas. I map out locations. I map out like certain businesses. I literally write this down. So when I wake up in the morning and I get dressed, I know where I'm walking into, and I'm intentional about where I'm finna go. So I'm not just out here like roaming the streets like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't do that, because I know what my target audience is, and I want to go where they are. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for single moms, you might want to go to a grocery store, a nail shop, a strip mall, a shopping center. Like, you might want to go to a daycare. You know what I'm saying? It's certain places that you can go when you're looking for a certain type of people. If you're looking for college students, you hitting every university, every college that there is with your flyers. You know what I'm saying? We stand on Jesus, and you know this. You know that. Okay? If God is before me, who could be against me? Let's say that. Because I'm always lifting him up. You feel me? I'm always lifting him up. You funny. I needed that laugh. But all right, y'all. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. If y'all got any business questions, go ahead, shoot away. I'm down to answer whatever business questions y'all have. But I wanted to talk about that today because I feel like, people think marketing is more just like, oh, I got my shirt, I got my flyers, I got my business cards, I got my website, I got these social media pages, I'm finna run these ads and all this and all that. But nah, you have to have some type of sense of people relations. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have so many things when you interacting with the public. You gotta have self-awareness. You got to know how you appear to people. You got to know how you come off to people. You got to know, like, am I even self-developed or self-improved enough to even interact with people? Because sometimes if you have not reached a certain level of maturity, you think you out there networking, and really you getting to know people and telling them all your business, and now you're making a business partnership personal, and that comes with self-development. It's so many levels. It's so many levels of marketing, and self-improvement is like that's like a key. That's like a key for real, because with self-improvement comes communication. You got to improve the way you speak to people. Improve the way you deliver it so that they understand it, you know? And then my thing is, I'm trying to learn how to control a lot of things, because I always been like a pop-off. Like, not like walk around angry. I'm a loving, happy person. But if you cross the line, I can't get, it can get fiery, you know? So what I had to learn how to do in business is, so the type of snappiness my man gonna get, my customers won't get it. Now today in this point of business, my customers won't get it, because sometimes what I've realized, and I don't know if it's because of so much learning and stuff that I've done, and so many different people I've interacted with, I've learned that, you know, people understand things differently, people learn differently, people have different perspectives. A lot of people see and hear things differently. And I know y'all probably heard this before. 5, 3. What is that? 3. What is that? I need to check my email. I just got something. Oh, what's today, y'all? Oh, that's my storage unit. I'm finna say, what bill is due now? I seen something come down from my email. I'm like, what is due now? Cause I'm like, I thought I was cool, like I paid everything or something. But I guess my storage just coming back around, because it comes back around on the 25th, and I just paid it like before the 25th. So I guess my storage coming back around. But anyways, so when I heard the thing that you can say something in a room and 3 people can be in a room and they all can hear it and see it differently, I knew it to be so true, just simply because of interacting with people. And that's one thing that caused me to start to kind of like be more of analyzing before I even like lay all the cards down. One thing in business that I learned from Myron Golden is that you don't know what people need unless they tell you. And so now my approach really when it comes to business is being a student to whoever my client is. What is it that you're looking for? What is it that you need? Where are you in your business now? Where do you feel like you at a standstill? Are you at a standstill because you feel like you got to a certain number of clients and you don't know how to get no more? Okay, cool. Let's work on, let's go from there. That's going to be a different situation than a brand new person who never started a business and don't know how to get clients at all. You know what I'm saying? So my approach to stuff now is more so just to kind of listen in. You know, you engage with them when they talking, but your goal at first, when you first start to interact with anybody, even if it's people on the street, before y'all get to talking about the business. Hi, how you doing? How are you? I'm doing great. What brings you out today? Like, I don't know, just be talking to them. Do you mind if I give you a flyer? Are you into such and such? Well, you know, like it's certain ways that you can get people to say keywords and key things that you need to hear. And once you got the key things that you need to hear, you got to what? Read the room and know how to approach what it is that you're looking at. That's what's going on today. So I hope y'all hear me. But I find that approach really good because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a person who do many different things, and it'd be insane for me to walk up to somebody and say, hey, I do real estate, I do this, I do that, I do that, I do that. How can I help you today? Like, no. I would rather you tell me who you are, where you're at in life, and what it is that you need. Even if you're telling me a regular story, I could be driving somebody in Lyft, and a girl could be in the back like, girl, and this and that, and he was just mad because I went a whole week without getting my hair done. Oh, so you need somebody to do your hair, huh? Oh, that's what you said? Okay, I'm going to give her one of these. I'm going to give her a beauty flyer. I'm going to give her one of these because I listened to what she was talking about. But then if I get in the car and somebody is talking about, I don't know, I need to go and I'm getting hired for this new job and I know I'm going to have to fill out the W-4 form and I don't really know how to do that, but I figured out when I get there. Hi, my name is Donnathebillionaire. I'm a tax professional. This is I'm giving them my business card. And the only reason why I'm giving them this and not this is because I listened to what their problem was And I gave them what they needed in that moment. I'm not just running up to somebody giving them something that they don't need. You know what I'm saying? So all of this, I lost 25 pounds, but your belly's still big. I don't know. See, with me and y'all body's different. Actually, y'all snap back a lot quicker. Y'all snap back be a lot more quicker, but y'all's take like real intensive workouts. Like intensive workouts that I don't think I could survive. So, no, you gotta go talk to a man about that one. Y'all workouts be like, I be looking like, look, I'm only 140 pounds. I only can work out for 20 minutes. Like, that's how I be. Can we go now? I'm on prednisone meds for asthma. Oh my gosh. Asthma sucks real bad. I think almost everybody in my family had a form of asthma when they was younger. Even my oldest daughter, she was on the ain't that called the nebulizer? The thing that you put on the baby face with the mask? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think that's what that's called. The nebulizer? Nebulizer. What is it called? Cause you know how we ghetto. We back in the day used to be like, you go get the breathing machine. Like what? But I think that is what that's called. A nebulizer. Talking about I look 8 months. You look 8 months pregnant right now. You gotta get in that. You gotta get in that field, do them sit-ups and stuff. But my favorite one is when you can hold on to the bars and lift your legs up to you. That one I've been loving to do my whole entire life. That always been like my favorite thing to do for my core. Yeah. But yeah. Asthma is the worst. It's like, y'all know who got some real bad asthma? Krishan Rock. Cause boy, she be coughing up her lungs. And like, I understand her because I know what it feel like to be fighting to breathe and fighting. But I don't have to do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? My pressure don't be like that all the time. It seemed like she literally live and walk every day under that pressure on her chest. You can tell by how raspy her voice is, how she talk, how she can barely breathe. Like you can tell she can barely breathe when she talking, and then she be coughing all the time. My hair is totaled. What do you mean why I'm wearing a hat? My hair is totaled. I woke straight up. I started doing Lyft at 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, I love Lyft so much. I don't really do it as much as I used to, but it's the best marketing tool I have ever come across since, oh my gosh, you get to drive, learn new areas and new people. You get paid to meet people and promote your business. Like what? I get in my car every day with this bag of flyers. It's a whole bunch of flyers in here. And then I be having like some of my products with me in case I come across ladies who be needing some of the stuff that I have. Then I got gift bags for them so that if they buy some from me, they stuff still be pretty, even though it's not like they ordered it. Because the girls who order, they get gifts in their boxes. Organic hair oil. This one don't got the label on it because samples, I don't put labels on. Because labels cost me money. Like, so. But anyways, I woke up this morning and I did Lyft for 2 hours. And then I came back and took the kids to school. And then, hey y'all. Hey Tagged, I wasn't neglecting y'all. I know I'm sitting here looking like an old lady, but really I'm finna take this sweater off because it's cold for the first, well, ain't the first time. But Florida been cold lately. But anyway, I'm gonna take this off and I'm actually I told myself that I'm gonna rest today because for the last 2 days, I've been going to sleep at like 2 and 3 in the morning. I've been like giving the tax season my all. And then I'm in like a tax coalition and we be having Zoom meetings all the time. And then I still try to, I got to split my time in between being a mom And then I still have to be a provider, so I gotta block certain days out, certain, hours out the day to actually go out, promote my business, promote my products, and I do Lyft while I'm out there. But I love the days where I go out and I'm doing Lyft, and then I meet somebody and I get in my business card and then they book with me, or a girl will book a hair appointment or something like that. So I usually try to get up early, because the earlier you get up, the better chances you have to meet as many as people as you need for you to finally meet that one that's going to pay you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a conversion rate. You know how they say you got to send out 1,000 emails to get 100 responses? It's basically just like the conversion rate. So I like to get up earlier so that my chances is higher of meeting who I need to meet that day. And God willing, he gonna always put them in my path, But that's kind of how entrepreneurship is. You pretty much, if your business is not already on a automatic basis, just turning over the same thing, you want to go out there and try to meet some new people. Like, the internet do make me money, but I kind of like the in-person interaction, because I feel like once people get to know me, it's to love me. And like, once people really know me and they love me, they gonna shop with me, like, just because. So over the internet, anybody could be anybody. They can't really feel your presence or nothing like that. They can kind of get a glimpse or idea of who you might be. But in person, you can literally make people love you. Oh, I talked to my sister the other day. I haven't talked to her in years, but it was so good talking to her, y'all. I ain't going back outside, but it's cold out there, y'all. I don't even know what I'm wearing today. I really need to just start braiding my hair, but I'm gonna sleep all day. I just wanted to come give y'all those collaboration marketing gems. Really listen to what I'm saying. Put your strategy together. Success is all strategic. It's all strategic. It's gonna be times where it's just your time, and God gonna give you your time, because everybody get their time. But it's still strategic, because when God opened that door and you got favor on you, you can't be procrastinating, dragging your feet. You can't be over analyzing. You can't be not practicing what the self-development he's already instilled in you. You got, now when he's shining that light on you and it's time for favor, you have to walk exactly how he taught you, how you know what I'm saying? It's your time now. Basically, when God give you the ball. When God give you the ball in. That's all I'm saying, basically. When God give you the ball, make sure you ball. Don't play. Can't be fumbling out here in these good old entrepreneur streets. So everybody who's watching right now, I don't know where you are in your business. If you want to sit down and talk to somebody out about business, I'm here for y'all. But if you have a business and you want to collaborate, let's get into it. If you feel like you got customers who might be interested in getting their taxes done by me, or if you have an influence and people trust your word and they trust your influence, you can send them to me, and in return, whatever business you have, my tax clients, I will send them to you. Just be good at whatever it is that you do, because I don't want to be referring my people to no mess, So y'all hear this business opportunity, Donna the Billionaire on all platforms. Y'all can always check my community posts and find out how to communicate with me and stuff like that. I'm very interactive with my social medias. I think I check my emails more than anything. Facebook, I hardly ever be on. Facebook is only for like when I'm trying to sell lashes and stuff, because the marketplace is an insane tool, okay? It's already people looking to shop, and they already looking for what you have because it's optimized. So I like Facebook Marketplace, but like just being on Facebook, never been my thing. I think I spent a little bit more time on Instagram than Facebook, but even still, Instagram stories, I post stories, because that way I can see my reach. I can see my reach on my posts too, but they hardly gonna interact on a post. a story, Facebook Marketplace, and YouTube. Those are like my main platforms. YouTube, you can get in touch with me at any time on YouTube. It's not a comment that comes to YouTube that I'm not gonna see, because my YouTube channel is my home. I can't walk around because my back is pushing my belly out. What you mean? Why would your back be pushing your belly? Talking about my belly is stretching out. You is crazy. You feeling silly today. Because you don't even be acting silly like that. You tripping today. Yeah. So y'all, the other day on YouTube, I talked about everything I usually throughout my YouTube career. It's like once I get to a certain level of something, I come back and I make sure I teach it to y'all. That way I know what I'm doing before I teach it to y'all. So right now I'm running a credit move. And I think it's gonna be a really good move for your business or your credit if you're the type of person who know how to move money around. Because some people is scared of credit, and they're not the people I'm talking to, because those are people who do not understand credit. There's no reason to fear leverage. So we just gonna have to deal with that another time. If you don't know about credit and you want me to have a consultation with you, I can. But right now I'm talking to the advanced people who already know what credit does. If you are somebody who at a time of your life where you ready to now relax and like chill and really live and not be on a hamster wheel and just working to survive, I do want to help you build the financial foundation as far as like your finances, your budgets, your credit, and then once we do the personal, which is your business, your finances, your credit, then we're gonna go to phase 2, which is helping you set up your business, helping you get business credit lines, helping you manage your business finances, and getting customers. I'm always going to give y'all the game on getting the customers to where your business is actually bringing in income. But after you build that business credit profile, then now we talking about wealth after that. Because once you get to a certain level, now it's about the money systems that we using. So yeah. So yeah, I'm always here for y'all. I love y'all so much. It is the time is running out for having more expenses than income. It's getting old. It's getting tired, and we just in a different day and age. Millennials and Gen Zs, they came and woke this whole thing up. Like, and that's when millennials start getting 25, I would say 25, the job market was already threatened. Because so much media and so much technology was available to us, it didn't make sense to our little brains to go to work and get paid such a little wage and like just give all your energy and all your life and all of your time when it's cash flow generating on the internet. That's what millennials found out. And I can guarantee you, I want to know, is Mark Zuckerberg a millennial? Because Facebook started popping before the I don't know who made Google, but I feel like Facebook set the tone for certain things because, true enough, YouTube been out. But people was not monetizing their YouTubes like that. People was not looking at YouTubes as careers, bro. People was just going on YouTube to learn things, and then the people who knew how to post on YouTube was posting. But I'm talking about, I know millionaires right now who will tell you they was on YouTube for almost 8-9 years and didn't make $1 off there because they didn't know they could monetize it. So the times just changed so drastically. I'm doing good. Good morning, everyone. So the times changed so drastically, and it started in the millennial age. Not saying that it wasn't people before us already doing things, but they were kind of keeping stuff in the dark and keeping it in the background. Black people came out of slavery, so it wasn't that much information available to them. You know what I'm saying? Because white people was already trading stocks a long time ago. You feel me? I feel like in the last 10 years, it's been a massive uptrend of people learning how to invest. Tell me I'm wrong. From 2015 to 2025, yeah, it's been a massive uptrend of people understanding what it is to let your money make money for you. But this been happening decades way before us, you know? So it just came to a point where when technology started being released and so open and so public, the younger generations was like, nah, we finna use our skills to make us money. I mean, I paid my rent just off braiding hair out of my house for 17 for 3 whole years. And I was a certified medical assistant. I came straight out of college already working in a hospital. But the stress of making the South is kind of behind because I was making $20 an hour in 2016. So how the heck is people getting paid $15 an hour right now? That's insane. Oh, Jesus. But anyways, I literally was getting paid $20 an hour as a medical assistant, front desk receptionist. I used to do phlebotomy, you know, scheduling appointments, getting the patients ready, doing their blood pressure, all that stuff. $20 an hour. Cool. I'm literally making, I remember one day I made $500 in one day in my house. Was my arms hurting when I was done braiding? Yes, it was. I was braiding for hours, but I made $500 in one day. That's how I knew I didn't need to work no more. I didn't need to work no more. It didn't make no type of logical sense for me to work no more. It made more logical sense for me to do more of what allowed me to stay home with my kids more, because they was younger. So it's like, if I can make money while my kids with me, I need to figure out more of how to do that. Not how I can work more hours to pay my money to a babysitter. No, I'm going to watch my own kids and I'm going to stay in the house. And since I am sole provider, I'm going to get my money right in here while my baby's with me, you know? So I end up braiding hair for years, and then I just, like, you know, God was dealing with me throughout that time, and he like really awakening me to who I really was, and that I could even do more than that. Like communications and the services that I do, I make $400 to $1,500 in a day, depending on what client it is. But I don't have to do so much manual labor. I don't have to stand up for 16 hours and braid all day. Fingers cramping, arms cramping. Like, it was crazy. So, like, God will take you up different, you know, he'll take you up levels. So don't ever get complacent and feel like what you're doing is always what you're going to be doing. That's just so unrealistic, because as you grow, which we are going to be continuously growing, if you're that type of person who is heavy on the self-improvement, you're always going to be growing. So as you're growing, you're going to start to see things differently. God is going to be able to trust you with more responsibility, basically. Because what? He's not going to put more on us than we can bear, right? So when you are a babe, when you are a child, you only can handle so much information. Your mom not going to tell you everything that's going on in this world because she wants you to just live and not worry. But then when you become 18, 19, she going to start sharing some more stuff with you. And then now, because you're a younger adult, as you going through things in your life, you're gonna come back and holler at mom's like, dang, you ain't telling me, and she gonna give you the game. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing with all of this. Like, you're gonna continue, God is gonna continue to trust you with more as you continue to develop. And development comes when you understand the things that need to grow and the things that need to change, and you put forth that effort, and it's genuine effort. It's not, I'm putting in the effort for it right now, but then I'm not going to put the effort in later. Like, no, when it becomes a lifestyle of who you are, I'm punctual, I'm determined. And I ain't talking about me, because I don't make it everywhere on time. The punctual part is not, if it's a business thing, yeah, but if it's like just regular, y'all don't know how chill I am. I'm in a place of life where why am I rushing? Beauty takes time. But no. So basically, like, once you make whatever the development change an actual lifestyle, like, okay, I pride myself on being a more clean person. So now cleanliness is a part of my lifestyle. So then now God can give me more because he know I'm going to take care of it. or I pride myself on always being presentable when I go outside. And so now that I'm actually doing my self-care and loving myself, God could probably entrust me with someone else to love me, my husband. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain development traits and certain self-improvement things you have to go through in order for now God can pull back another layer and give you more, and pull back another layer and give you more. But you first have to show God that I got the lesson, and I'm going to show you I got it, because this is my lifestyle now. I'm never going back to who I was, you know? So, anywho's. Ah, you have a daughter now? Oh, she came. The baby came. I'm doing great. You're so crazy talking about that fat stomach of yours over there. Stop eating. Go on a fast, fool. Go on a fast. I'm telling you, when I fast, I lose weight so fast, I be trying to eat a whole house when I'm done fasting. You funny. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna get a couple of little while of rest, because today's supposed to be my rest day. I saw myself stay up to 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning the last 2 days, and then still get back up at 6, and it's not healthy, simply because when the actual because right now I'm all this preseason. All I'm doing is preparing for the season. When it's actual tax season and people is calling your phones about their money, you know how serious people get about their money. That's when it's stressful, because you got 3 months to make as much money as you can make. It ain't no limit to it, but it's as much as you can make. And if you too tired and too burnt out, it's really not even worth it. So what I told myself today is that I'm finna start like taking it easy, because I did get a lot accomplished. I got all my marketing materials ordered. So I'm gonna stop being so hard on myself, and I'm gonna kind of like pull back, rest a little bit, and then when everything actually arrives, I'll go back on full force again, like get outside and travel a little bit so I can, get clients in different places and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm chilling, yo. Chilling. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Have a great rest of y'all.